Hi everyone, it's Amanda. Today I'm going to be doing a reading vlog on the new Mic Dropped Mariana Zapata book. So when Gracie met the GRUMP, it is a superhero romance, which is not my thing. So full disclosure, I'm going to this with open eyes, but I do not like superhero things. It's just not my thing, but I'm willing to give it a shot because it's Mariana Zapata. I started it yesterday, so I'm hoping to finish it today. I'm at 25%, so let's get into it. But be sure to like and subscribe down below if you love romance books like me. So I'm 25% into this book at this point, and let me tell you, it is so much different than Mariana Zapata's other books. It has the same tone of characters because we have that quirky element of the main character, so that's there. Gracie is a lot like other characters. I think that she's most like the character in Dear Erin. I forget what her name was, but there's a lot of like that quirky humor that sometimes doesn't work for me personally. I find that sometimes the use of like the word butthole slash poop. I don't know what the obsession is with these things, but this one I think is one of the most prominent. Or maybe I just haven't read a Mariana Zapata in a while, but this girl just loves her butthole. I don't know what it is. There's like hemorrhoids talked about. I'm like, ooh, girl, it's getting too real in here. Like, it is a superhero romance, which I don't personally like superhero stuff. Like, I'm not into it. So I'm trying to go into this in a way that I take that bias out. So I'm gonna try to rate it objectively speaking, if that makes sense. But I'll give you my full thoughts as I go. I'm just not gonna like rate it bad on Goodreads just because I personally don't like superheroes. You get me. So we're following Gracie. She is like running away slash hiding from something the whole book. In the beginning, we get this first sentence that takes the whole book by storm, okay? We have her stomach hurts. She says, oh my God, my stomach hurts. We talk about that for so long, so long. There's stomach hurting and there's buttholes. There's like no in between. So we've got her stomach hurting for some reason. We still haven't had that explained at all. Why are we talking so much about the stomach hurting? I'm sure it's gonna come to fruition. Like maybe that's like how she predicts the future or something. I don't know, but her stomach was hurting, and then all of a sudden this superhero called the Defender like crashes into her lawn basically, and then like purple fire spews out and he's hurt. So what happens is he needs help and then she has to take him in, but she's also hiding from somebody slash something, so we're not sure what's going on. But she's like, I haven't had any friends ever because of this situation that I'm in. She's always had to hide, not have friends. So that's how it starts out, and now we're gonna get into, I guess, like some spoilers. So if you don't want to know anything going to this book, just skip to the timestamp down below where I say final thoughts. After she gets involved with this guy and takes him in, he's super grumpy. You know, I do like how grumpy he is, but in the beginning, I did not feel connected to these characters at all. I just felt like they're kind of annoying, honestly. They've grown on me just a little bit. She has to take care of him and she's kind of like, why am I doing this? We have a lot of internal monologue in this book. Oh my God, like she is so repetitive. We suddenly get kidnapped. Okay, that's what just happened. She got kidnapped by like the cartel or something. That was wild because Mariana Zapata, we're not used to that shit. So she gets picked up by the cartel. They want answers because apparently her parents stole money from them, and that's why she's been running her whole life. She never was with her parents, she was with her grandparents, but they basically like kept her moving and hidden. So they want answers. They start waterboarding her. I'm like, this is a Mariana Zapata book, what is happening? They are torturing her to get her to speak out, but she doesn't know where the money is. She's like, I don't fucking know. And the Defender is still with her at this point. They don't really like want him. They don't know he's the superhero. Anyway, so they have just escaped. That's what just happened. They're in this little cabin and they finally got out. He's kind of now healed from his first accident in the beginning of the book when he crashed onto her lawn. We don't know what happened to him at that point, but I'm assuming he has some enemy. I don't know, maybe because he went by her that he crashed. I don't know if they're like fated to be together or something. I'm getting vibes. I'm getting vibes. So that's kind of where we're at. Am I liking it? Not the most. I am a little bit bored. The pacing is very strange, but I'm still slowly liking their characters more, so that is helpful to getting through the book. So I do kind of like their banter at this point. There's a little bit of spicy stuff happening. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves though. It's not spicy. It's spicy for Mariana, you know. We're having some sitting on the lap moments. We're having some hands places, moments. So I think this one might get spicy earlier than some other Mariana Zapata books, but I'm not sure. I'll let you know. That's my thoughts so far. I will update you soon. So I got 50% in. I got fall allergies happening. I don't know what's going on. I'm 50% in. At this point, I am so done. It just got so outrageous. I think I was on the right track with that whole prediction in the last clip of the reason why he fell into her yard. We just found out that she's also part superhero slash alien from the planet that he comes from. So we finally find out that her stomach aches are from her being like not from this planet. Not much else has happened, y'all. Not much else. I'm like, oh my god, the pacing is just so slow, and it's the butthole that really gets me. The amount of times I should have highlighted every time that this book says butthole, but I'm like, oh my god. And this woman's supposed to be almost 30. That's what's really getting me. It's not that, it's just the 30-year-old. It's not making sense in my head that she's 29. Her thoughts are so repetitive, but also just so annoying. She's constantly only talking about how hot he is. Like, there's nothing going on in there except, oh my god, he's so beautiful. Oh my god, you're the most stunning person ever. Oh my god, I really want to have a boyfriend, and I never had one, and I never had sex, but I really want to, and I don't want to die, 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 but I might die. It's safe to say I'm not really enjoying this. The banter is like fun. The banter I could get behind if I cared about their chemistry. I don't feel like the banter is showing their chemistry in the way that banter usually does in books. They have no like relationship tension, if that makes sense. I don't know. There's like no flavor to it. It's just back and forth. Kind of like if you had a coworker that you don't like and you're kind of bickering, but there's nothing that's gonna come to fruition with it. Like, it's not happening. So right now I'm not feeling the chemistry between these two characters that I think are supposed to be like fated to be together. But I do want to know if they end up eventually having chemistry, because I was feeling a little bit of it when they were locked in together during the cartel scene. If the book had dual perspectives and we got to hear more of his thoughts, I feel like I would like it better. You almost feel like you should get emotional for her because of her past. Like, her whole house was on fire. She's lost everything. She's had no friends, no family left. And so I think we're supposed to be feeling sad for her, sorry for her, slash feeling like emotionally connected to her. But I do not feel that way towards her. She is very whiny in my head. I think that it's really the nickname being butthole really gets me. So usually in Mariana Zapata books, she picks like a nickname, like a pet name. So on All Roads Lead here, it was Buddy. And then with From Look Up With Love, I think that one was Meatball, or am I mixing them up? I'm gonna keep reading. I will let you know when I'm 75% in and give you a full update on that. Okay, here we go again. We weren't really friends. I was aware of it. It's the constant. She's so down on herself. That bothers me because I've been that way before. Maybe I'm just being extra picky. I constantly think people don't like me. So you know what? I'm probably just self-inserting too much at this point. I think we have a new nickname. Cookie. Cookie. Okay, I'm digging the cookie. I like the cookie more than I like butthole. So let's stick with this. All right, guys, I got to 75%. And at this point, it's getting better. It's getting better. And I'm like, why wasn't it like this in the beginning? I really am liking them together. I like their banter at this point. I can feel that they have tension now, which I wasn't getting in the beginning. Honestly, it was after they had that conversation where he was apologizing to her and saying like, you know, I've just been taking things out on you that weren't your fault and all this stuff. And I'm like, that makes sense. Everything that he was saying made sense. So I really like his character. And then Gracie, she's still getting on my nerves, but she's growing on me just a little bit. I'm a lot more excited now to pick it back up and finish it than I was in the last clip, so that's a good sign. But we'll see. I'll let you know my final thoughts in a second. All right, y'all, I finished. Okay, this was like kind of cute. It was kind of cute. I'm like so conflicted right now. I'm so conflicted because this was like a roller coaster for me, like of emotions, and like, what do I even rate this? Because I hated the beginning. Well, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like the beginning. But then the end, they really like won me over. The spice did come right at the end in Mariana Zapata fashion. It was pretty good, but I did like him talking more than her talking in the steamy scenes. I really did love the ending, the relationship that they built, and all of the cute little dates that they had / moments. There was the snowball scene. Oh my god, when he confessed his love to her. I loved that scene. It was so good, so cute. I think I'm gonna rate it a 3.5 because it won me over in the end. I think that this book will be very polarizing because it's just so different. And I think a lot of Mariana Zapata fans are going to either be like me, where like they are just iffy about it and then end up liking it, or they're going to hate it, not even finish it, or they're going to love it because maybe they love the beginning. I will say that the whole like cartel subplot, I'm not sure, like, I don't know why that was the choice made, but I loved the ending, the epilogue. It was great. So I hope this vlog was entertaining. I hope that you decide to pick up or not pick up this book. And Mariana Zapata, please write a hockey romance next. Like, I am waiting for the hockey romance by MZ. If you made it this far, leave some sort of superhero emoji down below. Lightning. Is there like a cape or somebody with a cape on? I don't even know. Like this video and subscribe down below for more bookish content from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.